Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. Today is Sunshine Millions Preview Day. 8 races with over $1 million in purses, but we got a 9-race card, and let's get right to those track and weather conditions. It's Sunshine Millions Preview Day. We're starting the day with a good main track and a good turf course. Our first race, a 6-furlong sprint, an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. We have a scratch report, late scratch of number 5, Cat's My Song. And note the jockey on the number 9 is Jose Lescano.
They're off. And Trev is going right out to take the early lead. Starship Sulu sent along, away running in second. And then it's Noble Prince in third, followed by Bear Spirit in fourth. As they continue up the backstretch, On Appeal is down on the inside. Then it's back to Megalith as fate would have it along the rail. And Casino Day trails the field as they race past the half-mile pole. And Trev is the leader. Trev on top through a 22 flat opening quarter mile, leads at a length and a half. Noble Prince on the outside second. Starship Sulu is third by 2.5. Then Bear Spirit outside of On Appeal, and Megalith has 6 lengths to make up midway on the far turn. Then it's As Fate Would Have It, and Casino Day is the trailer. It's been Trev and Edgard Zayas so far. They're coming to the top of the stretch after a 45 flat half mile. They're into the stretch. Trev turns for home in front. Noble Prince on the outside second. Starship Sulu. Bear Spirit tries to close in. Megalith On Appeal As Fate Would Have It on the inside, all chasing Trev down to the wire. And Trev is going to go all the way. Trev scores over Noble Prince. As Fate Would Have It was third, Bear Spirit was fourth.
Number 7, Trev wins the opener, owned by Acclaimed Racing Stable, trained by Ralph Zadie, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Edgard Zayas. Second race, 1 mile and 1/16. It's the Millions Distaff Preview. 5 runners going post with the off-time favorite, number 3, My Pal Chrissy.
They're off in the Millions Distaff Preview. Dreamlicious from the rail breaks well. Awesome Bell is sent for speed too, and these two are out for the lead as they race into the first turn. On the far outside, Put Your Dreams Away is away running in third. In behind them, My Pal Chrissy and Put It In My Pocket is the trailer on the first turn. Awesome Bell and Jeffrey Sanchez have made the lead, and they'll race on to the backstretch in front 3/4 of a length. Put Your Dreams Away is up running in second to the outside as they race past an opening quarter mile in 23 2/5 seconds. In behind the leaders, Dreamlicious runs along in third. My Pal Chrissy is fourth, and Put It In My Pocket last of the 5 and 3 lengths off the lead. Awesome Bell running up front here, halfway up the backstretch, with Put Your Dreams Away putting on the pressure second on the outside as they continue their run up the backstretch. And now My Pal Chrissy is drawn within 2 lengths of the lead. Dreamlicious is next, and Put It In My Pocket's not far behind. After a 47 3/2 mile, they move into the turn. 4 lengths separates them all. And Awesome Bell continues to lead. Put Your Dreams Away right up alongside. My Pal Chrissy makes a wide run. And now these 3 are across the track. They've left Dreamlicious and Put It In My Pocket behind. And there goes My Pal Chrissy now. My Pal Chrissy and Jonathan Gonzalez have taken the lead on the outside. Awesome Bell's under a drive. Put Your Dreams Away, put to the whip in third, and they're into the stretch. And it's My Pal Chrissy coming into the final furlong in front. Awesome Bell full out in second. Put Your Dreams Away is third. My Pal Chrissy and Jonathan Gonzalez have the lead as they come down to the wire. And they're going to score in the Millions Distaff Preview over Awesome Bell. Put Your Dreams Away was third, and then Dreamlicious fourth.
And that's number 3, My Pal Chrissy, scoring for Miller Racing LLC, trained by Marty Wilson, ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. We're going to take a short break and be back for our third race of the afternoon in just a minute or two.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Ocala Breeder Sales Company, where champions and Grade 1 stakes winners are sold, presents the next event on our sales calendar. The OBS Winter Mix Sale, January 22nd and 23rd. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back for the third race of the afternoon on Sunshine Millions Preview Day. And this is the Juvenile Sprint, $125,000. Guaranteed a jockey changer on the 6. Bolita Boys make the rider Paco Lopez.
They're racing in the Juvenile Sprint. Wildcat Red bobbled coming out of the gate, but is going out for the early lead. Pallium Prize is alongside in second. These two sprint out from My Brown-Eyed Guy, who's away running in third. Grivon fourth in between horses. Perchungo is next. Then Pachunga partied to the outside, and Bolita Boys trails the field. Up the backstretch, and Pallium Prize now takes over the lead. And Wildcat Red will have to sit back in second, a length behind and on the rail as they race past the half-mile pole. And then to the outside comes Pachunga Party, who's now moving up outside of horses, and Grivon is right in the mix as well. My Brown-Eyed Guy is fifth along the rail. Perchungo and Bolita Boys at 22-1 opening quarter mile. Around the far turn, and Pallium Prize is the leader. Pachunga Party to the outside. Wildcat Red now comes off the rail and splits those two. And Wildcat Red moves for the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. And Wildcat Red is taken over as they turn for home. Pachunga Party second to the outside. In the center of the track, Bolita Boys is coming on with strong strides. And Pallium Prize is fourth. It's Wildcat Red. Bolita Boys to the outside, runs at him. Wildcat Red holding on to the lead. Bolita Boys steadied, swings inside. Wildcat Red finishes first. Bolita Boys a troubled second, then Pachunga Party and Pallium Prize.
Number 1, Wildcat Red, crossed the wire first, was disqualified and placed second for interference in the stretch. The winner, number 6, Bolita Boys, ridden by Paco Lopez, owned by GS Stables LLC, and trained to victory by Bill White. Our fourth race is on the turf, 1 mile and 1/16. It's the Millions Preview, $125,000 guaranteed. The jockey on the 2 is Triple Cross, scratch number 7. Cash rules.
They're racing in the Millions Turf Preview. Happy My Way out for the lead. Bellino with speed to the outside. These two sprint away from the pack. Opening up 3 on Bad Debt, and the 2 leaders are flying early. Triple Cross is fourth to the inside, and then rule number 6, Blame Shifter, and Majestic Express is the trailer. They make their way into that first turn, and they're rolling along up front with Bellino, the early leader. Bellino pulls away by 3 over Happy My Way in second. The opening quarter mile went up in 24 1/5 seconds. Bellino is out there now on a 5-length lead. And then it's Bad Debt moving up on the outside into second. Happy My Way is third. Break of 4 back to Triple Cross. Then Blame Shifter. And then to the outside, it's rule number 6. Majestic Express, last of all, 9 lengths off the lead as they continue the run up the backstretch. And Bellino's lead is down to 1.5 lengths. With Bad Debt in a perfect stalking position, Happy My Way, Triple Cross alongside in fourth, Majestic Express fifth. Blame Shifter with only 4.5 to make up now in rule number 6, 49-1 for a half mile. And now the field races on the far turn, and there goes Bad Debt. Bad Debt makes a move for the lead. Bellino is given way on the inside. Triple Cross is moved up into second, then Happy My Way, and Blame Shifter swings up on the far outside. They're into the stretch, and it's Bad Debt who's got a 3-length lead over Triple Cross. Then Blame Shifter to the outside, into the final furlong, and Bad Debt and Joel Rosario are running strong to the wire, and they're going on to win the Millions Turf Preview. Bad Debt all alone at the finish. And it was Blame Shifter second, and then Triple Cross and Happy My Way.
Nice victory by the favorite, number 8, Bad Debt, owned by Robert Lieber, trained by Mike Trombetta, and ridden to victory today by Joel Rosario. fifth race, 1 mile and 1/16. It's the Millions Classic Preview. $150,000 guaranteed. One jockey change and number 7, Jackson Bend. Make the rider Jesus Rios.
They're racing in the Millions Classic Preview. And it's Super Speedy out for the lead. Senor Quisqueano to the outside, away running in second. And Cash Rules was hustled into position, third to the inside. Then Morty's Miracle. Jackson Bend is caught a little bit wide out there, but only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Red Hills is next, and Joshua's Comprise is the trailer. Super Speedy leads the pack on the first turn. On top by a neck, Senor Quisqueano second. Morty's Miracle follows in third as they make their way onto the back stretch. Then Cash Rules to the inside. Jackson Bend 3 deep. Between those two is Red Hills. Joshua's Comprised last in a 24 flat opening quarter. Senor Quisqueano in front by a head. Super Speedy on the inside second. Morty's Miracle third, right with the leaders. Jackson Bend is fourth to the outside. And then it's Cash Rules. Joshua's Comprise put to the whip to keep up. Now 5.5 lengths off the lead. And Red Hills alongside of him. Half mile to go. Senor Quisqueano went 47-2 for a half mile. Leads it by a head. Super Speedy keeps the rail, and Morty's Miracle is right there to the outside. And then it's Jackson Bend under a drive, but gaining a bit of ground in fourth. He does have work to do, though. Around the far turn, and Morty's Miracle runs for the lead on the outside of Senor Quisqueano. Super Speedy is full out third. Jackson Bend is fourth. 3/4 in 1:11-1. And they're into the stretch, and it's Morty's Miracle and Edgar Prado. And they've taken the lead. Morty's Miracle's in front. Senor Quisqueano to the inside is next. Then comes Super Speedy, but as they come to the wire, Morty's Miracle has won the Millions Classic Preview. And then it was Super Speedy, Senor Quisqueano, and Cash Rules was fourth.
Number 6, Morty's Miracle, close it to win it for Zayat Stables LLC, trained by Todd Pletcher and ridden to victory today by Hall of Famer Edgar Prado. We'll take a short break and be back for the Juvenile Philly Turf in just a minute.
Starship Truffles is gonna blitz him in the Grade 1 Princess Rooney. Judy the Beauty, second best.
And it is Moreno who's gonna win it wire to wire here and strides under the line as a much the best winner of the Dwyer.
Schiaparelli wins the Royal Heroine.
Go Sapper, Scary Good in 2013. And among the leaders by stakes winners again this year, standing at Adena Springs.
Hey fans, you want to see the Gulfstream Park replay show? It's on GulfstreamPark.com each and every race day. Welcome back. A little earlier today, Breeders' Cup Classic winner Mucho Macho Man was strutting his stuff in the walking ring. Boy, did he look fantastic. Our 6th race, 1 mile on the turf. It's the Juvenile Philly Turf, $100,000 guaranteed. Jockey change on the 2. Make the rider Joe El Rosario scratch 9, 10, 11. And note, a jockey on the 13 is Luca Panici.
They're racing in the Juvenile Philly Turf. And it's Cambiata who came out well with stately defense, and there goes Lemon Point from the far outside, firing out to take the lead. Super Fantasies away running in fourth, and then it's Got a Heart of Gold in fifth. Look for a Star is next by another 2, and then a gap of another 2 lengths back to the outside. It's Adar. Quinn Cat is saving all the ground. Courtesan is third last early, and then it's back to Ruby on My Mind, and last of all is Hot Sriracha. First quarter was 24 seconds flat. And it's Lemon Point and Jose Lezcano out there on the lead. 3/4 of a length to Cambiata second. Super Fantasy third. Got a Heart of Gold fourth to the outside. Then Stately Defense. Adar's in between horses. Look of a Star is next on the outside. Courtesan's got 7 lengths to make up. And then it's Quinn Cat near the rail. 3 lengths more back to Ruby on My Mind and Hot Sriracha at the back. 49-3 for a half mile. Into the turn they go, and Lemon Point's out there by a length and a half. Super Fantasy takes second on the outside of Cambiata. Stately Defense is fourth down toward the rail. Adar is fifth on the outside. Courtesan moves up sixth, angling to the outside. Quinn Cat is next within 6 lengths of the lead. Got a Heart of Gold gives way, and then it's back to Look of a Star and Ruby on My Mind, and they're into the stretch, and it's Lemon Point. Lemon Point, a furlong to go, a 3-length lead. Courtesan now rushing up on the outside into second. Super Fantasy and Cambiata. Lemon Point trying to hold on. Courtesan is coming, and Courtesan is coming with strong strides under Joe Bravo to win the Juvenile Filly Turf. Running down Lemon Point, then Cambiata and Stately Defense.
Number 5, Courtesan closes from far back to score in the Juvenile Filly Turf. Trained by Christophe Clement, owned by Ramona Bass, ridden to victory today by Joe Bravo. The 7th race, 6.5 furlongs on the main track. The Juvenile Filly Sprint, $125,000. Jockey change on 2. Light Bringer make the ride at Jill Richamafi, and scratch number 12, the Stately Defense.
Racing in the Juvenile Filly Sprint. And Combat Cat comes out running. Secret Kitten and Put a Foot to the inside. Yes, Liz is up and on the pace too. And then it's Mora's Purse, followed by Two-Step Floor in between horses. Solitary is there on the inside. Break of another 2 back to Sunset Silhouette. And then it's Holiday Magic to the outside, followed by Lightbringer, Bohème de la Vie. Outside of them comes Flat Out Charming. Fantastic Voyage is next. And at the back of the pack, it's Golden Friendships. And the field races for the turn after a quarter of 22 1/5 seconds. And Secret Kitten is the leader as they move on the far turn. On the outside is Yes Liz, up running in second, only a neck behind now. Put a Foot just in behind the leaders, looking for running room in third. Slipping through on the inside is Sunset Silhouette, who takes fourth. Combat Cat drops back. Then comes Solitary, and Mora's Purse to the outside. Lightbringer making a bit of progress along the rail. A 45 3/2 mile, and they're into the stretch. Secret Kitten, Put a Foot to the outside. Yes Liz, and here's Sunset Silhouette. Moving on the far outside, but it's Put a Foot in front. Sunset Silhouette to the outside, and then comes Secret Kitten, Put a Foot, and Paco Lopez running up the score down to the wire. Put a Foot romps home in the Juvenile Filly Sprint over Sunset Silhouette. Secret Kitten was third, and Golden Friendships fourth.
Really strong performance by number 3, Puttyfoot, owned by Trilogy Stable, Ico Stable, and Lori Plisa, trained by Eddie Plisa Jr., and ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. We'll take a short break and be back for the 8th race, the Filly and Mare Turf Preview.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Ocala Breeder Sales Company, where champions and Grade 1 stakes winners are sold, presents the next event on our sales calendar. The OBS Winter Mix Sale, January 22nd and 23rd. OBS, we measure success by performance.
The 8th race will be contested on a good turf course at 1 mile and 1/16. It's the Filly and Mare Turf Preview. One scratch in here, number 3, Awesome Bell.
Racing in the Millions, Filly and Mare Turf Preview. And Silcita is sent right to the front by Joel Rosario. Gets into the mix early with Burning Truth on the inside. And Burning Truth now pokes a neck in front, and Silcita's rein back in second. Paranda's third to the outside. At the rail comes Creative License, who saves ground just inside of Paranda. The Nikki Starshine. Sola Grazia to the outside. Rock Gun Baby is second last, and Millennia trails the field 8 lengths off Front-running Burning Truth, who's a bit headstrong here under Edgar Prado as they go to the backstretch. That opening quarter mile up in 25-1. Silcita in a perfect stalking position in second. Creative License third to the inside. Sola Grazia follows in fourth. Parenda fifth inside of horses, and now 3 lengths off the lead. 2 lengths farther back to Rock On Baby outside of Nikki Starshine, and Millennia's last with 6 lengths to make up as they continue through a 50 and 3/2 mile. Burning Truth leads into the far turn with Silcita. Now Creative License finds a spot between those two, and these 3 are across the track. Parenda tracks them. The Nikki Starshine, Millennia, Sola Grazia drops back, and Rock On Baby. Around the far turn, Burning Truth, a 30-1 long shot with a 30-1 pursuer in Creative License alongside. Parenda's next. Silcita's floated out there 4 wide. They're into the stretch. Creative License has taken the lead from Burning Truth. Here's Parenda. Silcita with work to do in the center of the course. Millennia dives through an opening on the inside. Parenda has the lead close to home. Parenda and Jose Lezcano have it won. Parenda to score from Silcita and Millennia. Creative License fourth.
Number 7, Paranda, scores for Lone Stable LLC, trained by Rodolfo Garcia and ridden to victory today by Jose Lezcano. The 9th and final race on the card is 1 mile on a good turf course. It's the juvenile turf, $100,000 guaranteed. Scratch the number 10, 12, 14, and 15. And note the jockey on the 2 is Edgar Prado.
Racing in the juvenile turf. Union Cash comes out running. Not Your Average Joe is right up alongside. There goes Gelfenstein up and on the pace now. Here's Johnny is out running in 4th. The Battle is on is 5th on the outside as they race for the turn. And then it's back to East Hall, Telkentar to the outside. A ground-saving run there for Brilliantly, who's racing 7 lengths off the lead. We're All Set is next. And then comes Imagine That Mom and Valid Concept is last of all. 24-1 was the opening quarter as they race onto the backstretch, and Gelfenstein is the leader. Not Your Average Joe is second. Here's Johnny third to the outside. Union Cash is down at the rail, 4 lengths off the lead. And then back to The Battle is on. East Hall is after that. Telkentar to the outside. Brilliantly's got 9 lengths to make up right now, and then Valid Concept, We're All Set to the outside. And Imagine That Mom. 49-4 for the first half mile. And as they race for the turn, Gelfenstein is out there in front. 3/4 of a length to Not Your Average Joe. Here's Johnny is third to the outside of them. And then it's The Battle is on, who's now within 4 lengths of the lead. Union Cash is under a drive. East Hall is after that. Telkentar is next. Imagine That Mom is picking up horses on the far outside. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Gelfenstein trying to take him the distance. Not Your Average Joe. Here's Johnny. And on the inside, The Battle is on. They're in the final furlong, and Gelfenstein's getting out. Coming on the inside is Not Your Average Joe. Here's Johnny on the far outside, and The Battle is on, and they're coming down to the finish. Not Your Average Joe. And then here's Johnny Gelfenstein. Imagine That Mom. And a photo Brilliantly, and The Battle is on.
Number 5, Not Your Average Joe, springs the upset in the nightcap, paying $68 to win. Owned by Darson Incorporated and Appaloosa Finance LLC, trained by Steve DeMauro, and ridden today by Paco Lopez. The pick 444 paid $1,257.30. Pick 5 of 5, a very nice $39,225.25. Pick 6 of 6, $1,933.69. The carryover, $3,867.40. And we've got one claim. And that wraps up Saturday's action. Remember to come out on Sunday to watch 9 great races from Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.